look, there it is. It's actually over the Pacific on the left-hand side of the screen. You can see that's where the International Space Station is right this moment, where we're about to talk with them. Look, they're almost about to go over New Mexico. In fact, who knows? Maybe they'll go over New Mexico during this day.
What we're really hoping is that kids who are watching this and participating become inspired to be part of the exciting world of space and science research.
This is the first time, and maybe the only time ever, that we will get this live feed with the space station. It's a really fantastic opportunity.
And we are just a few seconds away from talking with Christina Cook. And are you nervous?
Oh yeah. Boy, you know, the thing I really want to reach out is the people who made this event are a couple of different groups. One, you know, UNM IT, they really pulled it together it's a complicated thing. They made extra live feeds, turned themselves over. All the people at the UNM have done great. And the critical people are all those teachers who brought their kids here and who are watching online. It's no event if we don't have the community in here with us, and we've got them all here, and that's been really great. This has been a really fantastic opportunity for us to show people just how much UNM is doing stuff with the community and really reaching out to kids and families and adults and bringing kids from all the way from grade school all the way up into college.
Station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Houston, station is ready.
University of New Mexico, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is University of New Mexico. How do you hear me?
Hello to the University of New Mexico. The International Space Station has you loud and clear.
Woo! Hello, Christina. We have over 600 students here at the University of New Mexico and more online. Our co-host will also broadcast nationwide on the Children's Hour radio show. We have some great questions for you, and we hope our samples from the first advanced plant habitat experiment are still frozen up there.
Welcome on board to all 600 of you and everyone else who's watching. Yes, I think your samples are somewhere on board in one of our freezers, and I'm looking forward to your great questions today.
University of New Mexico is a bastion of space research, and there are a lot of gems going on here at the university that people don't know about, like running the Mars rover or growing green chili in space.
Have you ever tried a New Mexico chili, and will you be able to roast chilies on the space station?
Luckily for me, I have tried a New Mexico chili, and they're awesome. The chili sauces there are second to none for sure. In fact, a little story about that. I was trying to think when was the last time I had a New Mexico chili, and it reminded me of a great memory when I first got the job as an astronaut. I actually had to take a road trip all the way from where I was living in Montana down to Houston, and sure enough, I have some friends that live in Santa Fe, and I stopped in to see them, and we all went out for some authentic New Mexican food, and of course that included chili sauce. So I was just recently emailing with those friends, and they asked me that very same question, if we have chilies on board, and I said, you have no idea how much I wish we did, because they are wonderful, and I sure do miss that. In terms of roasting them, I'm not sure. We do actually have the chance to roast garlic here sometimes. We have a little space oven. It doesn't get very hot, but if you put some things in there and you wrap them up real tight, you can cook them for long enough that you can get that kind of roasted feel. So, hey, I'm willing to try. I wish I was going to be here for it.
What's the best way to describe microgravity? Is it as fun as we imagine?
I think the best way to describe it is that what it means is that you and all of your surroundings are in free fall. So what it appears as if everything just floats in place, but really you're all just accelerating and free falling around the Earth. So we are experiencing the Earth's gravity. In fact, we're actually experiencing about 90% of what you all experience on the surface of the Earth. The difference is we're just moving so fast that as we fall, we actually fall around the Earth. Earth, and that defines orbit. So microgravity means we're not, it's not the absence of mass, which of course creates gravity, but all the objects together are in the same gravitational field and all falling together. So yes, it is a lot of fun. Floating around, of course, is one of the exciting parts of being up here on board and being an astronaut. There are things about it that make life hard, though. Obviously, when you lose something, it can go floating away in any direction. So, if you lose your keys on Earth, you'll lose stuff up here even more often. I've proved that to be true. But it will take that, obviously it lends itself to sort of a fun life up here. But even more importantly, it lends itself to all the amazing experiments that we can do on board that take advantage of that microgravity environment to do things that we can't do on Earth, but that can benefit life back on Earth.
It was really empowering to see other females who have changed their life so that they can do what they love doing and showing it to everyone else, which is really lifting me up because I know that if they can do it, I can do it too.
We're doing a project called Mission to Mars, which is a STEM activity, and the students are going to be able to simulate different activities on how you would live out on Mars. So actually bringing the kids over here to the University of New Mexico to interact with NASA, they actually get real experience on seeing actual astronauts, and power to the women breaking that glass ceiling. They get to have good role models and actually have interaction and have real questions.
Hello, I'm Catherine Charides. The fact that there's such a diverse opportunity for student populations to be in an active, innovative community of science, technology, engineering, and math, and they have the opportunity to work so closely with the University of New Mexico because they're open to students coming, the museum here, the internship opportunities, and the people here that go out to the various high schools as well.
I'm still getting little chills around and shivers about it. Every few days I get sort of all giddy about it, and when I learned about that, they had about what these are like, and someone told me that it's a lot of work to put this together, but it's going to be really fun, and gosh, it's just been fantastic.
This is the first time actually talking to someone who was up in space as of now. Live TV, that kind of cool stuff, and being on NASA TV, which is a pretty fun experience.
Well, I'm hoping to get a degree in biology and specifically herpetology, and because I'm very interested in the natural world and all of that. And I've been really influenced by my brother Zen, and he's been really interested in a similar field of biology, somewhat different, but yeah.
It was really wonderful. I really feel like we really touched a lot of kids in there, and that really just means everything. It means the world to me, and I really think it means the world to the people here at UNM. We really want to make these connections over and over again.